It's day 2 of PWNED GamesCom. Coming up on the show, we've got Need for Speed Most Wanted, SimCity and Crysis 3. But first up, I'm joined by Danny Matruse from DICE outside the Battlefield 3 Armoured kill booth. Danny, what's going on here today?
So today we're showing our brand new game mode called Tank Superiority on the brand new expansion pack called Armoured Kill. We're playing on a map called Death Valley, and we have vehicles fighting over vast maps for 1 point on the map. And it's very vehicle based, so you have to work together as a team in vehicles, which is kind of an addition. People like that from the community, so that's what we're showing today.
Thanks, Danny. We'll be looking at Armoured Kill in more detail tomorrow, but right now let's look at Crysis 3, specifically Hunter multiplayer mode. What? It was a great game. Tanks. What's wrong with that?
So Hunter mode is a new multiplayer mode where a cell VTOL, a transport ship, is shot down filled with cell troopers, and it's shot down by 2 hunters, which are basically guys clad in infinite cloaked nanosuits and wielding a high-tech compound bow. And these guys obviously need to survive now because they're in the middle of the urban rainforest there. And there's a unique little twist to this mode, because if you don't manage to survive as a cell trooper, if you're eliminated from this contest, you will actually become a hunter, which means that there are more and more hunters instead of a lot of cell troopers, and it becomes increasingly more challenging to survive as a cell trooper.
In terms of weaponry, obviously the hunters have the bow. What do the cell have?
So the cell guys will be wielding very high-tech stuff, like representative of what the cell industry organization is all about. So they have motion detectors, they have EMPs, they have, for example, you can have different loadouts when you start, but one of them is the Typhoon rifle, which is this bad boy that shoots 500 rounds per second. There are all kinds of other types of high-tech, but it's high-tech gadgetry, right?
It seems to me like quite a new game mode for multiplayer. So how did you guys come up with the idea in the first place?
Generally, for the whole game, we're pushing this hunter theme, right? So obviously we wanted a multiplayer mode that supported that as well, so that we had this consensus in multiplayer and in the single-player campaign that all fitted within that beat that we wanted to hit. And we feel that this does that really well. You really, as you saw in the multiplayer trailer, you really have the sense of being a prey the longer you survive, and you really have the sensation of being a hunter.
5 cell remaining. Hunt them, kill them.
Don't let the hunters swarm you.
In Crysis 2, that was the first time multiplayer came into Crysis. What learnings have you taken from the second game and put into the third game?
Well, we wanted to, of course, play into the diversity of the nanosuit and all the capabilities you have, but at the same time, we wanted to make it not so complex. We didn't want it to feel like you were completely overpowered from the beginning, and we wanted to make it accessible. So these are all things that we looked into.
Finally, Rasmus, who do you prefer playing as, Cell or Hunter, and why?
Well, I kind of like, in Hunter mode specifically, I kind of like playing the Cell guys, because this whole sensation of being able to survive is really, really nice, because it's very, it feels very claustrophobic even when you're in a spacious area. But the cool thing is, it feels so nice to be a hunter as well. So if you die, it's not that bad, because then you can always avenge that, by just kicking the ass of your previous allies.
Is it quite scary but also lonely being the last one left?
Yeah, I mean, it's you get paranoid.
1 operative left. Flush him out and eliminate him.
I'm right here! Come and get me!
Mission complete. Good work.
From hunting to shunting, it's time to talk Need for Speed Most Wanted with Alex Ward. Alex, how you doing?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
I'm very well. The game's almost out. A few tweaks to do still?
Yeah, at Criterion, we're always pulling it all together in the last few weeks. That's when, to us, the heart of the game gets made.
So you showed off some pretty nifty multiplayer modes at the press conference yesterday. Can you just talk us through those?
Yeah, sure. For the first time in Criterion, right, Most Wanted offers 12 players multiplayer. We've only ever done 6 before, so we're doubling the number of players together. We like players to come together and have fun, race, chase, explore together. And what's big in this game in Most Wanted is what we call the speed list. It's a variety of different things for you to do in cars, from racing to pursuits to more open social-based play. It's just very different for a car game, and so we're taking multiplayer to a new place.
And what about these billboards? Because I saw Peter Moore's face on a billboard and you smashed through it. What's going on there?
Billboards were collectible we introduced in Burnout Paradise in 2007. We wanted to bring that back to Most Wanted because we think billboards are a great collectible to jump through. But this time we're changing it, right? We looked at Autolog and thought, how can we make a comparison out of it? So with the billboards this time, it's going to take your player's face and put it on the billboard. So as you drive around the city, you'll see if your friends own that billboard over you because you'll see their face. You obviously want to put a car through it, right? So this time it's not just a collectible, it's about how far you jumped through that billboard. So as you play Most Wanted, you apply mods to your car, make your car faster, make it more powerful. It's all about who jumps the furthest through the billboard.
And personally, I'd quite like to put my face all over the world. So how would I go about getting my face on the billboard?
Well, me and you would be friends in the game. You get round, you get the game before me or stop playing, you go and cane all those billboards. I'll be driving around and seeing Matt Cuttle's mug all around the city, and that'll just be inspiring me to jump through it.
I don't think you'd want to. I think you just want to drive past it and leave them there, to be honest.
It could be a beautiful sight, Mike, but it would be a wanted poster. It'd say wanted by Fairhaven PD, but you know there's a legion of your fans just waiting to put a Lamborghini and Aston Martin right through the kisser, right?
Matt Webster dropped a bombshell yesterday. He said all the cars are unlocked from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. As we're making this game, we're looking at how we do progression, how we entertain people. We live in a modern world, right, where people get to do whatever they want whenever they want to do it. So we just thought, why are we locking away these cars? Why have I got to play for 20 hours to get the cars I want? So you know what, it's an open world game. We thought it needs an open progression. So all the cars, apart from the Most Wanted list, they're available in the world from the start. So if you can find it, you can take it and you drive it. So you can switch between any car you want. You can get to your favorites much quicker. And again, we're here to shake up Need for Speed, and we're here to shake up the conventions of driving. So the only reason you haven't been able to do that before is, again, 20 years of convention says that you can't. So all the cars are open in the world, go drive them.
So why has no one done that before? It seems a bit like a no-brainer, to be honest.
Well, gaming can be very, very traditional these days, can't it? Everyone's always looking to conventions and these rigid rules that you think you had to adhere to. We're here to shake it up. We're here to do what we want to do. We've always done that with the Burnout series, and now we're doing that with Need for Speed.
So I guess we're saying that Need for Speed Most Wanted is definitely not a sequel.
Definitely not a sequel.
Looking online, there seems to be some confusion out there about the blacklist. Some people think it's not in there. Can you just clear that up for us?
Well, as we said at E3, we're not really good at making sequels to other people's games. Most Wanted was a good old game from the past that we enjoyed, and we really like the concept, the premise of that game become the Most Wanted. In our game, the blacklist really, we call it the Most Wanted list, and the Most Wanted list is a collection of drivers that you'll have to beat in the city, and all the cars are white. So that's why we're not calling it the blacklist, because pretty much all the cars are white. So as you progress through the game, doing races, competing against your friends, you're earning speed points. The more speed points you earn and races you complete, you'll unlock mods for your cars. Obviously, you can find any car in the world. That's something we showed yesterday. You apply the mods to your car, you'll unlock the Most Wanted drivers into the game. And they'll spawn into the world, and you'll have to hunt them and take them down. And if you get them, their cars are white. So if you want to collect the coolest Most Wanted cars, they're the guys you're going to have to beat.
So, lastly, when's the game out?
It's coming in November, Matt.
Great, November. I think it's November the 1st, so I'll see you guys online and you can smash my face in. Would you like a go at that?
Definitely, Matt.
From tearing up the streets to laying them out, we're now talking SimCity with Jason Haber. Jason, the big news from you at GamesCom was SimCity World. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, well, SimCity World really puts players at the heart of the game. And what it does is it sort of connects you with all the players playing SimCity across the world. The big new features are there's challenges that Maxis will create for players, and these are dynamic challenges that we'll be creating on a frequent basis based on sort of what's happening in the community and the world as a whole. There's leaderboards where you can compete with friends and with the world, of course, and you can sort of see how you stack up against others. And then there's a global market, and the global market is sort of based around the resources, which are new to SimCity. And with the global market, it'll shift based on the activity of all the players that are playing in the community. So in this new SimCity, our entire economy is underpinned by resources. And these resources can be traded on the global market. And the price in the global market is actually determined by all the players in the game. So if a bunch of people are using oil, the price of oil will go up. And if, as a result, I might play my oil specialized city because I'm going to make a lot more money by selling oil to the global market.
So it looks like a very pretty game, but there's a lot going on under the bonnet, isn't there?
Oh, that's right. We've got the Glassbox simulation engine under there, which is one of the most powerful simulation engines we've ever made.
And you can like dive down through the layers and see what's going on, is that right?
That's right. You can sort of peel back the graphics and you can sort of look at the data layers, and it tells you the information in a really graphical and easy to understand way. And so far people who've seen it really love it.
At the end of the hands-on demo, we saw a massive meteor strike. Any more word on that?
Well, we're not talking about disasters today. We gave you a little sneak peek, but we'll have more to say about that soon.
But they're definitely in the game in a big way, hopefully.
Oh yes, of course. Wouldn't be SimCity without disasters.
And the good news is, Mac owners can also play the game, is that right?
That's right, SimCity is coming out for Mac. We're really excited to announce that at GamesCom. It's coming out for Mac in February 2013.
But there is a way that gamers can play it beforehand, isn't there?
That's right, we're going to have a beta, and you can sign up for the beta at simcity.com/beta.
Well, that's day 2 done and dusted. As always, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the link on screen now, and join us tomorrow where we'll be taking a closer look at Battlefield 3 Armoured Kill, FIFA 13 and Army of 2 The Devil's Cartel. We'll see you then.